vie again after 2026. So I urge all Ugandans to come out in large numbers and vote for me for the very last time. I have few projects that I want to finish. Vying for president in Uganda. I will never vie again after 2026. Last time I'm vying for president in Uganda. I will never vie again after 2026. So I urge all Ugandans to come out in large numbers and vote for me for the very last time. I have few projects that I want to finish. This is the last time I'm vying for president in Uganda. I will never vie again after 2026. So I urge all Ugandans to come out in large numbers and vote for me for the very last time.
Hello, my people. As you see in that short video clip, this notorious liar, the current president of Uganda, Museveni, which has been in power for more than 40 years, he's saying that this is the last time he's vying for the president, or he's contesting for the president. This should be the last time, and is urging his fellow citizens of Uganda to vote for him again. But this serial liar is not the, the first time he used this rhetoric, this trick on his people. He has been saying, oh, this is going to be the last, I'm not going to go for another term, and he keep going for another term. As you see, this person cannot leave power until he died. He's saying this is going to be the last time. It's not going to be the last time. He's going to go back to his word. He's not going to be able to be honest and keep to his own word. You know what I mean? He has done it before. He have not kept to his own word. So people should not believe him again. And, he talk about, he has some projects he wanted to finish. You know what I mean? This guy doesn't have a project he wanted to finish. What he wanted to do is to keep him, to stay in power. Forget about, you have project for 40 years, you still want to do. I mean, what kind of project is this man doing for 40 years that another person cannot complete it? You know what I mean? If you are sure of the viability of your project, the next leader should be able to, see that this your project makes sense and complete it. So even if you're not in power, your project you started can still be completed. So this stuff, people should not be swayed by this man's words. You know what I mean? He always go back to his word. He's not gonna keep it, and we have seen it in Africa. You know what I mean? Because now he just tried to, what he's doing by saying stuff like this in campaign is just to, trick the Western democracy to believe that this man is really doing the job of democracy by, campaigning, going out to campaign. But we know that he doesn't, this is not campaign. You know what I mean? He's speaking, he's not speaking to his people, because his people should already know him, that this is a liar, a notorious one. He's speaking to the Western world. You know what I mean? That's who this man is talking to. Because by the end of the day, we know he's gonna do what he normally do, and, rig the election and declare himself a winner. You know what I mean? This is, I'm very sure about he's gonna do this. It's just like, except the only thing that can stop him from continuation of his presidency is if he kick the bucket. You know what I mean? If we kick the bucket, that's the only thing that can stop him. And it's only kicking the bucket as well that can stop him from not contesting again. Even if it's 100 years, this man will still do what Paul Biya is doing in Cameroon. You know what? This kind of people, they don't want to leave power in Africa. And it's when you look at it, if this man is doing well, very well, people he wouldn't be campaigning anyway. They're gonna be just a kind of a referendum, and people are just gonna vote because things are going well in Uganda. If things are going well under his leadership, but we know that Uganda is still classified as among the poorest countries in Africa. You know what I mean? and he can have a strong alibi about it and say they have conflict in the past or they don't have enough natural resources. You know what I mean? But the one you have, how do you manage it? That's the problem. You know, it's not about having like natural resources everywhere, but it's how do you manage even the little you have. If you cannot manage the little you have, there's no way you can manage when you have much. You know what I mean? This man, people should not listen to him. But it's unfortunate that it's not about their vote. Their vote doesn't count in some of the African countries. If vote counts, he wouldn't be here talking about vying for them. They would have got rid of him long time ago. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.